Hello, my name is Jack Wolf and I studied medieval history. I made a first castle to demonstrate how I learned, but it did not fully demonstrate how much I learned. So I made a second kingdom out of Legos to show what real castles would look like. This is what a castle would look like in peacetime, with the gates open and the guards just lounging around. But in wartime, the gates would be closed. They would usually retreat inside the castle, and the gates would be closed, and everybody would be full attention. So, to get in through this castle gate, you would have to go through a metal portcullis. And a wooden drawbridge. And this is only at the outer wall of the castle. Kings would retreat inside, doors would close, people would stand at the ready, and they would call in peasants from the countryside to serve in the army. This is an example of a concentric castle with one outer wall and then the inner keep, where the soldiers can defend easily. In this kingdom, there is a king's tower and a separate tower for visiting nobility. They would usually defend. See, this is a castle that does not have any living quarters for. Again, it doesn't have any living quarters for the king. It's a Lego castle, so that you can only make them so big. I'm going to go and reenact what would happen if the undead, so the skeletons, and a neighboring king had sent to invade this castle. The skeletons and the enemies would try first to take the bridge by force, and then if that did not work, to starve the enemy out. So, if, say, they took this gatehouse, these guys died, then they might jump onto the castle wall and try to take that thing. And if they were losing the wall, the remaining castle defenders might leap back and retreat into this castle so that it's more heavily defended. And so that means that the enemy would have to take every single tower before the castle would fall. First they would try to take this outer wall.
But let's pretend they've already taken that outer wall.
So these guys have been taken hostage and they control the outer wall. They would try to first shoot the enemy archers, so say he shoots in. And then they would wait until the enemy starved to death or they surrendered. Usually, and they would send some sneaky people over behind here. They would send one of their forces over here while the rest of them guarded this wall. So they would leave some of their forces to guard this wall so they couldn't go out that way. And then they would send some people, probably at night, around here to guard this enemy guard this side. And then if there was a surprise attack, they could jump up here and take this tower too. And that is how a concentric castle, which means a castle with many walls, would be sieged. Or this is one of the ways that they could be sieged, by attacking. Or the other way is to take that wall and then just wait for many months before the castle's food ran out and they surrendered.